I love cheese.
You wanna get cheesy? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a really quick and simple way in which I eat cheese. What's been in the news for the past 6 months? Raw milk. Raw milk in the context of it being banned, raw milk in the context of whether it's healthy or risky or not healthy, etc. And raw milk within the context of bird flu. I have suggested that raw milk is unfairly targeted as a culprit for the spread of certain avian flu in addition to other foodborne illnesses, as I think that raw milk comes most of the time from farms in which they take care of their animals, and it's clean, and it's also a lot healthier for you than the pasteurized milk. I am not suggesting everybody go out and buy raw milk, although you can. What I'm suggesting is that it shouldn't be banned. It should be up to the decision, should be up to the person in which whose body it is, right? Okay, so what does milk have to do with cheese, besides the fact that the foundation of cheese is milk, or cream for that matter, is that it's not just raw milk that we should be focusing on, it's cheese. Because some of the best cheeses in America are actually banned. I bet you didn't know that. One of the biggest black market trades is cheese. Cheese contains bacteria, that's what gives cheese the flavor. A double or a triple cream cheese has excessive amounts of raw milk, because it's not cooked when they make it, and any cheese in the United States that contains raw milk has to be aged for 60 days. Well, you know what the aging does?
What?
Kills the bacteria, hence the reason they want it aged. But you know what killing the bacteria does?
What?
It ruins the flavor. And I want good, flavorful, rich, creamy cheese. So the idea that in the United States, people actually have created a black market industry for cheese that's unpasteurized.
So where would you get this at? Like a farmer's market?
Whoa, you think I'm a narc?
I'm just saying.
No, what happens is that a lot of times that cheese comes in through like Montreal or into Canada, because there's a lot of French people in Canada and they know good cheese. I'll give the French that. They bring it into the United States the same way they would smuggle any contraband. And actually, like the FBI has assigned hundreds of FBI agents to various task forces to go after this cheese trade, this underground cheese trade.
I never have met anybody who has been in the underground cheese trade world, but I would love to meet them.
Well, I doubt they would tell you.
I know, but I mean, I want some good cheese.
I didn't tell you that I was selling black market cheese out of the back of your minivan.
Is that why it smells?
Here's the thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you this cheese. This is a triple cream brie, okay? This is legal, don't worry, we're not doing anything illicit here.
Pasteurized, guys.
And a lot of people also don't know how to eat cheese. And I know that sounds crazy, so but they're like, what do I do? Just put it on a cracker? And I mean, do you eat cheese all day? I eat probably a pound of cheese a day.
You've always loved cheese. Even when we first got together, he would make me a full-blown, why can't we
I'd make her a loin of cheese. I made her a full loin of cheese.
A full-blown cheese spread, and we would eat this cheese before we had dinner.
See, I'm talking about cheese. The kids are going nuts in the background because they're cheese heads too. But I think that we need to let consumers decide for themselves whether they want to have this. Yeah, you label it, say this contains raw milk or it's like unpasteurized, but the fact that that it's illegal in the United States is absolutely nuts. Can I get a round of applause from everybody on that one? You hear about like double cream or triple cream cheeses. In many cases, it's a brie, right? A brie is a region in France that obviously makes a cheese. It's a certain type of cheese. It can be earthy, it can be mushroomy, rich, and creamy. It's just got that overwhelming flavor, and each cheese is different. I like the triple cream cheese, which means that it has a much higher percentage of cream in the cheese, and therefore it's gonna be smoother, it's gonna be creamier. And I love the rind on the cheese. This blooms, right? Like this is bacteria on here, but good bacteria. I'm just gonna give this a little cut. Right, and this one is obviously not aged as much, but I mean, it's just beautiful, right? Let
oh my God.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yum.
And I'll also, one way that you can get some of that ooze and melted look, feel, flavor on there is just by letting your cheese sit out at room temperature for like 2 to 3 hours. Oh no, the health department's gonna get me.
Why do you say this stuff? They are gonna come for us now.
They probably are. Coming here. My address, guys, just so you know, is 8675309 Beverly Hills, 90210. There's just a few little simple things you can do to your cheese to amplify it, to take it to the next level, to level up, whatever you want to call it. Why don't you grab me the vinegar, the honey, and the chocolate.
All right, okay. We got some, organic white.
Organic white honey.
It's like,
yeah,
very light.
I'm just gonna pour a little bit of this fig vinegar on here, okay? And I'm even gonna put some just some fresh blueberries around this cheese. And then as this kind of sits, right, I'm also gonna put this nice white honey. All this is gonna melt together. So we got the white honey on there, all right?
Wow.
I got a little bit of the vinegar. I got the blueberries.
Try this.
Now check this. Microplane, raw chocolate, just right over the top. Look at that. I mean, so this is a dessert, This could be breakfast. I mean, this is everything right here. Yeah, that's right. Chocolate on triple cream cheese. When you mix it in with the blueberries and the vinegar and the honey and everything else that's on here, it is just absolute perfection. Hey buds, you want some cheese with chocolate and honey? Oh wow, see that? Okay, let's do it, let's do it. Let's cut a piece of this. Let's rub it through.
Let me get a fork. Okay, let me try this.
Make cheese great again.
Oh, you're wild.
2 blueberries, the cheese, the honey, cheers. I mean, it's like a dessert, right? It's like a chocolate cheesecake.
Oh my God.
See, the thing is, you make desserts like a cheesecake, it's already made for you, right? It's got that aged flavor, it's got that richness. Hit it with a little bit of that chocolate.
This might be better than a cheesecake.
You see, I seemed a little silly making this, didn't I?
No, not at all. I mean, not for me, maybe to the people.
She texted me while we were talking. She's like, you're crazy. Chocolate on cheese, what's wrong with you? Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, there we go.
Is
And the
really
honey? This honey.
This honey is delicious.
Hawaii, I didn't know Hawaii was known for their honey.
This is gathered from an isolated forest on the island of Hawaii. It naturally crystallizes into an exceptionally creamy texture.
Well, that happened, so it worked well.
Wowza.
So I mean, I don't even know what brand this is, but this rare Hawaiian organic white kiwi honey. Did I enunciate it correctly, Jesse?
Yeah.
Kiwi.
He's shaking his head no. So.
We're gonna have to cut out your name. I'll start. So, Theo, did I enunciate it correctly? So there you go. You want to amplify your cheese? Just buy a wheel of triple cream cheese.
Ladies, girls' night, this glass of wine.
Girls' night.
He's my girl. He's my only girl.
It is. It is. I always tell Lauren, I'm like, you need to have friends over and have like a girls'
He's
night.
my
And
friend.
she's like, you're my girl.
Love
All right.
it.